guys, what's up? Today I come to you with another weekly live reaction of Gintama 2015. We're 1 week away from the finale. As I'm playing the video, I'm gonna start watching. And the fight that was between Yutsuro and Gintoki. I don't want this to end, but it's like I know it's gonna catch up to the manga, so that's why it has to, and it's gonna catch up very soon. But I'm not prepared for this episode, nor am I prepared for the finale next week. So, tell me, are you guys ready for next week's final episode? And what do you suspect after the anime ends? What are your thoughts on that? So tell me that in the comments section. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. So second to last episode, I'm not prepared. I'm not. I'm gonna skip the opening. So after that crazy reveal with Yutsuro last week, I know a lot of people were like, "This cannot be." I thought he was dead. Shoyo was dead, but no, he's actually this guy called Yutsuro, who used to be head of the Tendoshu and the Naruku. And we just want to know what's his motive. What is he planning? And now they're all trying to escape, and they're being surrounded by all these enemies. I'm not ready, man. Kazuha is still injured. He's not better yet. So they're trying to save as many people as they can, at least those who aren't dead, injured but not dead. People brattle on about ideals, convictions, and whatnot in actual places, safe places. But only when we're on the verge of death do we first realize that we simply wish to live beside the ones we trust and die by their sides. That's all we as humans really care about. Sasaki looks terrible. Oh my god. God. So he's the one that gave Nobume her new name, Nobume. Because her original name is Mokuro, meaning corpse, and she doesn't know the meaning of like what's the meaning behind names. A lot of us have names and we don't know the meaning behind them. Everybody looks terrible, man. Okay. And to see that Sasaki, the guy that we always thought to uphold justice and the ways of the government, he's actually going against it. I forgot about Ote. Oh my god, I forgot about her. To see him going against and betraying the same government that we thought he was siding with. And learning the history of Sasaki, now I feel like, he's one of those characters that I have to give props for, and the fact that Gorilla Sensei, he with him, that's the thing with Soroichi Sensei, aka Gorilla Sensei, he makes you think one way of a character, thinking that they're one dimensional. And then when he goes further into their history, their backgrounds, he shows a different side to them that doesn't make them seem like they're just what they are up front. And Sasaki, who we always saw as this guy that always tried to overturn the Shinsengumi and has something against them, and to see he's not that type of person, someone who cares for his family, does care for the law, and care for his comrades, and willing to forgive someone who hurt him. It just shows how much of a noble man he is. He's not as like one dimensional as we thought he was. I just love how he deals with his characters, how he writes them overall. You have the eyes of a samurai, maybe even those of a father. I know who you're talking about, Kondo-san. You think of Nobume as a daughter, just admit it. You think of her as your own daughter. So that's why he was going to call his daughter, his decreased daughter, Nobume. He's saying that that was the last name he had in his address book. So I'm thinking that's what the name he was going to call his unborn child. And instead he gave it to Mokuro. Wow. Okita is helping her. And Kagura too. Yo, he's surrounded, boy. Oh no. He and Kondo Sana's what? He has stick to his neck. Kondo San has a rod in his neck. He not dead. No, he doesn't have it to his neck. Oh, thank God. But they're not dead. Oh my God. Don't give up. Look forward, man. Grip your grip your swords. Fight Shinsengumi. Yes, Gintoki. Explosions. What the? Matsudaira lives. He lives. Okay. I don't know how much more I can take, man. How much more? Man? They're bringing reinforcements. Okay, they're not dead. They're not dead. Thank God. Chill. Oh God. Hichikata versus Oboro. What is that? Oh. Oh, it's that same pill that was supposed to. Oh, that same pill when they were in the jail cell that was supposed to put them in a death-like state, and he got a huge gash on his face. We thought he was there for a second. It's that pill that made him have that death-like state. Okay, they slayed Oboro, man. Don't you dare leave us, Kondo-san. It's not time for you to go. No, not anytime soon. Oh my, Hishikata had it. Is crying. Oh my god. So he's the one that gave him the slash on the face. Sasaki gave Kondo-san that slash on the face. But why? So he told Kondo-san to take that pill. He simply did not want to lose them. I had no idea how to beat them. However, I finally managed to figure it out at the very end. It may only have been for a moment, but I got to play the man who defeated the Shinsengumi chief, Kondo Isao. I couldn't be happier. Like, this is a whole. I don't know how to feel about this, man. This guy hits it. Don't die, Sasaki. Please don't die. He's gonna die. Why should you care about what happened to the person who killed your family? But is the killer really here at all? He cared for her as a daughter. So there was bloodstains leading away from the scene. You weren't the only one who attacked my wife, were you? So it was the same Naruku soldiers that killed his family and the people that was watching over his family, and she killed them in return. She was the one that killed his family. She killed the people that killed his family and the attendant and the people that were guarding them. Believe it or not, Nobume is human. She is very human. She has emotions. You didn't want to be alone. Oh god. I didn't want to be alone. Isn't that just enough for us to stay beside each other? The name he gave me will never disappear. Cherry boy, we are not alone. Everybody's trying to rush onto the ship. Now we have a flashback on when he was trying to name his daughter. It was so hard for him at the time. And each name he didn't like very much. Ganko, meaning strong willed girl. Call her, they call her try to call her the VJ, the V word, the V name, if you know what I mean. And these guys won't die. I'm too elite for my own good. The name doesn't matter, I suppose, as long as she lives strong. And he's the one to save them while he dies. I'll just believe in her. Ah, Nobume, girl of fate. And the soundtrack used for this man is getting to me. And he's falling off the ship. That's the most emotion I saw Nobume have. Oh my god. I need tissues. Oh crap. I need tissues. I need tissues. Part 8, Shinsegumi, Nobume. Listen, I can't listen to this ending. I'm sorry. Oh my god. It just, when I hear this ending, it's like, when I hear such an ending, it brings, it's like a contrast to all the dark things. The song is happy, but the pictures it's showing is, it's a very emotional episode, especially coming towards the second half. It's Sasaki, he's gone. Such an amazing character, especially when we got to further know of his purpose in the story plot, as well as Nobume, and how these two characters develop with each other, how they're connected to each other in their history, and how just what these characters have overall meaning in the story concerning with the government and the police. And we lost another amazing character once again in the series. And I mean, Gintama, when someone dies and is not in a joking matter, someone is going to die. And unfortunately, Sasaki is another person on that list. This was a very emotional episode, and I'm sorry for all the tears that I am shedding, but it's getting to me. And I I don't know how I'm gonna feel about next week's final episode. I don't know how to feel about that, but it'll be sad to see it go, but at the same time, I can't wait till we get another season of Gintama, because now this is a well deserved series that gets another season. The writing, the characters, everything. Gintama for the win. Gintama for the freaking win. I, I that's basically it. If you guys saw this episode, if not, go check it out. Tell me your thoughts on this week's episode. How how do you feel seeing the final moments between Nobume and Sasaki, and finally finding out about their history and the meaning behind names and such? And how do you feel about the second to last episode? And how are you prepared for next week's episode, the final episode of Gintama 2015? Tell me that. The links are in the description box so you guys could check that out. And I'm Kimmy Chan of Anime Legends Podcast, and I will see you guys later. Bye.